Evening everyone, Midlife Game-ist, and tonight I am going to show you Pinball FX2 VR. It's on sale at the store in the PlayStation Europe store at the moment, $6.19 I believe, £6.19, and came out January 2017, so it's been a while, been around for a little while. It's quite realistic if you love your pinball games, you know. Remember going to the arcades and playing some of the classics. You can get them. There are downloads that you can do to buy the packs and get ones like Back to the Future, Star Wars. But I've got the basic pack here, which has got Epic Quest, Mars, and I'm trying to think what the other one is. It's over the back there. We're overlooking it. Is it Jaws or something like that, or under Sequest or something like that. But we'll have a look at all the games here, all three of them, and you can sort of see how they play. It's like I say, it's quite realistic. It's a little bit off-putting at times. You'll see not only are you in the room. Do you like my house, by the way? I think I've done all right for myself there. You know, I had a bit of problem with the builders with the roof. They couldn't get the glass to sit right. So I was a little disappointed with that, but I think it's turned out all right. You know, it's not a bad lifestyle to lead, is it? Anyway, back to the game. Let's go and have a look. So Mars, then you've got Secrets of the Deep and Epic Quest. So I'll start you with Mars first of all. And as you buy the packs, it's worth having a look. You see that you are surrounded by bits and pieces, things climbing all over the machine. You've got spaceships flying around you. So press the X to start your ball, and then left and right triggers. You can use the tilt mode, which is the bumpers. You know, who cheats? Not me. But you can see how realistic it is graphically. I mean, you're for £6.19. I don't know about you, but I'd probably spend that in an arcade playing on a pinball machine quite easily in an evening. But you don't really see them anymore, do you? I can't remember the last time I walked in anywhere and there was a pinball machine sitting around. It's all, you know, the big arcade machines like the driving ones, with all the hydraulics, or, you know, mostly the gambling ones now, the slot machines. See, it sets your targets, obviously. But we all know the ultimate goal is just to get the highest score you can. But it's trying to line it up to do things like that. You know.
Houston, we lost you. Houston.
We have a problem. It's just adding to the detail around you, all the things flying around you. So I hope you've all had a good week this week.
Also,
for a few games again this week. I'm going to be sort of trying to mix it up again next week. Still got quite a lot to show you. I was hoping to show you Space Junkies, but unfortunately you're not allowed to, or you can't, I shouldn't say you're not allowed to, you can't actually stream the beta at the moment. So yeah, I had a quick go on it. It looks and plays okay. If you like something a little bit different from your first person shooters, it's sort of a cross between something like a EVE Online Star Blood Arena. Gamertag said himself when he played it, he was lucky enough to go to Ubisoft, I believe, and play it first hand against the devs, and he said at the time that he thought that it sort of had the inklings of Star Blood Arena, and that you can actually see that when you're playing it. But it reminds me a little bit of sort of Quake, whereas you go around and power up your weapons, gain bigger weapons, get shields, and it's as much about knowing where items spawn in that game as it is shooting your opponents. But I like the idea of the four player free for all that does do it for me. So, yeah, I can see me getting killed a lot. As I said before, my reactions on shooters and first person shooters when you're up against other players, now I am older, you all think you're the be all and end all of gaming, but the truth is like your reactions, even your eyesight and things like that, on Firewall, sometimes it's difficult for me to even spot where an enemy is. So yeah, there's all those sorts of things. That's my excuse, and I shall stick to it.
Nice shot.
Thank you. Nice shot. So this is quite relaxing if you're someone that really does enjoy pinball games. Then there's certainly nothing else on PSVR available. And there's not much else out there that looks any better than this. And there are quite a lot of packs to download, so I can't see you getting bored. Do this all night, but I don't think you'll want to see me doing this all night, so I'm gonna finish.
Houston.
I'll do one game on each table, I think, for this stream, just so that you can see the tables and the detail, and then for £6.19 that. The free tables, that's £7 each, and you'll get quite a lot of enjoyment out of it. Obviously, pinball machines can be addictive if you've got a few friends around and you want to try and beat one another's scores, or if you're just going for the high score yourself and trying to set off all the different little ramps, targets, and achieve the highest score. You always do seem to just
Awesome.
And the timing as well on is absolutely spot on the on the bunkers. If you lose a ball, it is purely down to yourself. You can see here, but the actual timing, there doesn't appear to me to be a delay between pressing the trigger and when the flipper goes, which is obviously going to be quite important. A game like this, that
Houston, we lost you. Houston.
So is that it? 6 million, not that good. Oh, here he goes. Oh, he's gone. So that is Mars, quite realistic. We go and play Epic Quest now. And this is even more off-putting if you think things around you when you're handsome there. That's some chin mating you've got there. And you can see, you look over at the detail in the tables, and
the never-ending quest for loot.
and you got that loon running around you.
I see a swarm of skeletons sauntering slowly.
Oh no, that was
Sorry,
good stuff.
Evil. I'm
Got it.
back. Bad country. Let's stop here. Smack! That's how it's done. Shoot the flashing lane. Ha-ha!
That's not me shaking the table, that's the table doing it itself.
Come on! I want to fight!
Yes, that's what we wanted to do. Just be a little egg for me. Chicken laid an egg over there.
Healing potion! A convenient drink for longer battles! Skeletons! On guard, my bony adversaries!
Just going there.
That's... Your blindness doesn't scare me! Not to worry, this defeat is only temporary.
No need.
Ha-ha!
To me, this table seems a lot more difficult to get the targets and up the ramps that you need to get up to get the bonuses.
I eat skeleton for breakfast. They stay crunchy in milk.
Oh, disappearing. Oh.
Shield and sword, a classic combo.
Go on, spit it out.
And how many gold pieces do you have?
None. But if you're giving them away, I won't say no.
Shoot the sword ramp or the smash target to attack. Parried.
I'm not
Shoot
sure
the
what they're
sword ramp
supposed to
for
be, but they do look like nipples. That's two bumpers up. Do they not? I'm not quite sure what they're supposed to be. Are they mushrooms?
You haven't forgotten me, have you?
Ha-ha!
There's so many innuendos. So little time. Come on, spit it out.
Ha-ha!
What a handsome moustache.
Thank you kindly. Oh. Where's he going?
Ha-ha!
No, I couldn't stop that one. Oh, I got it back again. Got to get that timing spot on that one. 1 million.
Ha-ha!
Ah,
Sorry, evil.
save.
I'm back.
Close. Do have to watch this one a bit more. Yeah.
Give up? Ha-ha! I have not yet begun to loot.
9 million on that one, so a bit better than before. Nowhere near the high score though. And you can see all the scenery around you changes. What are you looking at? So we shall go
Secrets of the Deep.
Secrets of the Deep. We should give that one a go. Oh, that's quite cool. You've actually flooded your room out there. He's a big fish. Is he naughty? Alright, shall we play the game? So, I don't know if anybody's ever played this one. It looks a bit like a construction site underwater, this one.
Sonar activated.
Again, the table's really clear. Flippers react perfectly spot on. There's quite a few sort of challenges on the table. Just trying to obviously complete one there.
Emergency servicing initiated.
Get off my feet. Where are you going?
Dive!
So the shark reminds me of the, albeit slightly smaller, of the one on the VR Worlds. Which I will do a stream one day of VR Worlds, all the games on there. I think most people though have probably got that with the system. I think that most of the bundles that are available now actually come with VR Worlds as well as the Playroom.
Let's see what lies beneath the sea.
I still think for showing off to your friends and family, it's one of the best short experiences out there. The London Heist, has everybody seen, you know, last couple of evenings there's been rumours of Blood and Truth having a release date in May. I tried to look myself on the Littlewood's catalogue where it's allegedly available to buy, and I couldn't find it. When you do a Google search, it comes up. I think it was $29.99 on eBay and $39.99 on in Littlewoods. They're always a bit more expensive, obviously, as it's a catalogue and you can pay for it monthly. So it's $39.99 on there. But when you followed the links, they're actually gone. It's been removed from both sites now. So I don't know whether that's a good sign. It could be that there was an agreement in place beforehand with the developer that it was going to be released on that day, and this means that they're not going to hit the targets, or the Litwoods and the person in question that was listing it on eBay have actually broken an embargo. So only time will tell, but a lot of people were disappointed with Blood and Truth, saying it's not what they were expecting. I think because we've all played Firewall and we've had the free roaming and things like Farpoint now, and you know, many of the sort of free roaming adventures, I think everybody's hoping for a London Heist story crossed with GTA, which would be everybody's sort of wet dream, really, of going around and basically playing a free roaming story. But it seems to be that it's an enclosed area. Oh, I didn't like that. There was no need for that. I'm going to restart. So I've been talking through this one. I quite like this. Yeah, and to me, it's still definitely something that's on my radar, and I should be probably picking it up day one. And if it is out on, I think it's May the 29th that was being quoted, that's not long to wait now, and let's hope that it was a positive rather than a negative. It's been something that's been touted for nearly 2 years now that it's going to be coming out. talking much about pinball in this one. I think it sort of explains itself, really, doesn't it? You just need to see how graphically accurate it is, and all the extra bits going on around you add to the interest. Yeah, you know. And it's just a good, solid pinball game in VR. It's a sort of game that I find that I sort of load up if I've only got about an hour to play a game. Then I'll load this up myself, or sometimes when you've been in something like a firewall or Farpoint or something that's been quite intensive, I'll load this up for something to chill out to and relax to. Seem to be able to get the forks to get up that way. Oh, nearly.
Video mode.
So at the top end there, obviously you've got the swinging demolition ball, which if you can hit it, sets off. Oh, I keep missing. That's it. Fire. What I like about this one is it's a bit more interactive. You've obviously got the two levels of table, the flippers at the top, the periscope, although you haven't got control of it turning, you can then you get to press the X button and can decide when it's going to shoot the ball out. And obviously the more you go up that ramp on the right, the further the subs going. So for me, I think this over the three tables is my favourite one.
Magnusade charged.
Oh, just charged it up. No. Damn it. Can I have my ball back, please, Shark? Get in.
Magnusade charged.
No. I'll play this one again. That's not very hard. Yeah, that one I find. If we go onto the dashboard, I'll see. Yeah, you can see obviously you got three tables there. There's ET. I wonder if it'll come up with a. No, if I go on there, it takes me out. I was hoping I was going to be able to show you the prices of them. Yeah, unfortunately, when I select it, it takes you out. I was hoping we could have a look and see what the prices are. The various prices. but you can see there. There's Castle Storm, Jaws, Back to the Future, Walking Dead, Wild West Rampage, and I think you buy them in packs. So. Let's go one more time on the Secrets of the Deep one. Just because I can. Try and get that sub. Got the wrecking ball down. There's the first stage of the sub.
Mission is underway. Nice.
Oh, straight back down the centre. Oh, I've lost it then.
Is hungry. Now feed me.
Feed me. Oh.
Jackpot. Jackpot.
Oh, can you keep these going? Oh, one's down. Two's down. Thought I was on a roll then.
Periscope up.
On his way up.
Save charged. Periscope up. Danger. Running. Nice combo.
Oh, what? No. Unlucky.
Mission is underway. Just keep it up. Target spotted.
Where's he going?
Right shot.
Through the middle.
Up.
Ah!
Emergency servicing initiated.
down the middle. Ah. Oh, it's gone again. Damn you! Oh, I've got a higher score for the first time. Wizard score. Yeah. So guys, there's your scoreboard there. You can see 16, so yeah, 48. That can't be right. Pinball Wizard number 2. Alabasta. So we do on 7th in that one. Miles away. Good quest, not doing too bad there. Jaws. Yeah, so there's a bit of competition against your friends. Like I say, if you graphically, I think they're very good, very realistic. The reaction of the flippers when you press the trigger buttons are spot on, and you know you can time it. You can see you can time the hitting of the balls perfectly. So if you lose the ball, it's usually down to the odd bit of bad luck, but it's usually down to yourself, because you can sort of get the ball to go where you want it to go. Really. So yeah, that's Pinball FX2 VR. If you be grateful if you could hit the like button and the subscribe button if you've enjoyed watching this video. I do every night, I try and do something a little bit different. I do return to the odd game, like I'm playing through Apex Construct at the moment, and you know, I'll be choosing another game after that to play through. Maybe the Wizards or something like that. I might go and play through that and see how that plays. That's quite a recent game, and I know some people have had issues with the controls. I had with the fireballs, didn't seem to react, but when I sort of wasn't streaming, I went back and tried it, and yeah, I seem to have better luck. So it might have been something I was doing and I was unaware of it while I was streaming. As you can see, I do talk quite a bit, so I distract myself as much as anything else. So that's it from me for tonight, guys. Have a good evening, and I shall catch up with you again soon. Come on, England. Cheers. Bye bye.